over a couple of days, even weeks, and there have been one conversation about an Igbo king or Ghana. Our person celebrating the festival, and the young festival of Ghana in the conversation started here. Obia well like okay, untimi mfiri ukrom Nigeria, ma metna Ghana, ma meye so ye hen wo. So this conversation started way back. What I say? So let's at least take it a little bit from that angle.
I'm creating Igbo village, which has never happened in the history of the world among the Igbos in the world.
The conversation was say or so anu atasa so pram or no ye hene e wo crime for asase so which is how to be is nuts. What I say? But at least that is normal. Okay, can normal no person.
As I'm talking to you, I've acquired 50 acres of land. That is 250 plus of land along the Flower Road. That is at Old Ningo area.
To him, no, or ye Igbo ni waba Ghana. I don't know so royal background or Nigeria or the but to feel like I saw you seen in Ghana, and away in BBS so BBC. So there, as I say, I see now got on or pram says a 10 acres saying was to build on a kingdom. Crazy stuff.
And this Igbo village in Ghana, every Igbo man all over the world have right to come there and buy property. Either you want a plot of land or 2 plots of land to build your dream house.
Now over the years, over the years, why but as attention be bring now course, a man for bring answer than for until the conversation about so be creating kingdom and stuff like that. People were like, okay, Ghana and Nigeria, we are cool, but a little while back near Mukuro Mopami, we are kitty. So you can come to our home and our land and says, oh, we are here. You are coming to create your kingdom inside the God kingdom. That won't work. So, the person here forget it. And then he did Captain Smart in event to a Kobe, gift your doye wa Kobe. So, and ya de be starting in Nora. Starting a chakra. Fast forward to say, send your man for Ibrina, ya fashion within Ghana. No, or so, and I'm so you in Nigeria, in almost a fashion young festival. And then he also wants to celebrate that festival in Ghana. Now, asem na kasadi en Kenya de be a gay who biasa. Uta Ghana is kind of unheard of kakra for a month but what about outside, outside saying here, outside now. The conversation becomes a little na we boni we no. Over the yam person be na say yam festival no. I saw a guy here not standing for president Igbo friend saying. A year ago say, yeah, I was your video talk about say Sadly, yam festival, don't forget it. The Igbo king, no, Ayaragan penasem. Hassan Ayaragan penas with Ganakora. So I dare be away be who the benefits of it. And then there are people almost so bachelors, okay, Nyakwa we are KBA and car, your home bachelor kakra on this side. For example, Kofia Jololo. As a Ghana, a movie industry, Ghana Wakakra. So that's a conversation.
He produced the film. That man has helped us a lot. Exactly. He has helped the industry a lot. I don't care what people will talk about him.
If we talk, then they will say we don't know.
No. Listen. Let me finish.
No, a lot of people don't know.
Let me finish. People don't know.
Yes.
He has
That's
invested and sponsored films.
Yeah, Captain Smart, I was your at least was sitting, whatever. And the crowd started this whole outrage on social media and stuff. I don't know so there are people like in as much as any guy in here and one in your there are other people that are like, okay, yeah, we buy and wait. I heard someone say, show off where we're gonna be bringing a crown or would pay dues to him. I don't know, say I gotta cast ask him now. And if that is the case, I'm out for like, I'm Becana Benito. I'm out for that question. I join to know. What I say? Yeah, they actually have, they have him to thank for that. What I say? But Nyama de way crazy in the say. You see, time or they press a EB by saying, go Baba, yeah, that, you can say, Yam Festival. No? They got traditional council, I think. They press statements, but I said, they won't allow him to do that, and then I must suspend the big, whatever. Basically, I must stop him, so he can go ahead and do your person, And then Chama, call, man, she had the whole bruja has say, I'm an antia, because you tune for Bible and Timothy, that wasn't the case. I'm for you know why they didn't get the audience with the king, so it is what it is.
I saw a lot of fake news and fake informations out there on the internet, where some Ghanaian bloggers are saying that the Misha Palace denied me of greeting His Majesty. It's never true.
Near this conversation here crazy and they say, right now, no, the talk and straightly legit. It's okay. No, we are not going to allow you to have a kingdom in the Ghana or Ghana. We are not going to allow you to do your festival and stuff like that. Now the conversation about baby say, okay, what actually is wrong with say or no the festival or Ganfuasa?
A group of Igbo Nigerians living peacefully in Ghana had planned to celebrate the annual Yam Festival, just as they've done on a few occasions in the past. It was to be a day of thanksgiving, of cultural expression, of joy, and a reminder of their roots. But they were stopped. The Ghana Police Service received a letter from the Ghana Traditional Council warning that the festival could, quote, breach the peace, and that Ghana must be careful not to, again, quote, import foreign culture.
He's not claiming to be the overlord of Ghana. He's not claiming anything beyond. Normal person, what to coin about better Ghana. Ghana any dead, and then you feel like, okay, yeah, what fashion need in with chrome. Me go for ni be a backrow way, so not just me. Into the entire age, and I ain't kind of whom na festival to a buasa. And then, no, that is the conversation right now. And people are like, okay, you can't do that. Oh, Ganfuasa because it's against the law, but not against the law, but you at least you get a point. And then now, there is kind of a man for you to say, over outside, for example, more kind of specifically, Otumfo, for example, called London, it was big. London, you will be as so. They allowed it to happen. What I say?
The Ashantis celebrate Akwesida in Washington and other places, in Berlin.
So if I say UK are binding and penning for my home, Ghana for from Ghana, Babe celebrity or festival or London now, then why can't we allow this guy to do another festival or Ghana?
Almost every major Ghanaian ethnic group has held its festivals abroad. No one calls that a threat. No one stops it. If anything, those festivals are celebrated and applauded. They showcase Ghanaian culture on global platforms. So why then do we, of all people, turn around and say our brothers and sisters from Nigeria cannot do same here?
And yeah, no, Gaman check, I think USA, Coco celebrity homo walk, so if the government and USA, either US are now one of the things in UK, I am sure it's a UK. If they are not free ho, but before Frost Ukrum, I know the whole different overlord and leaders over there came there to celebrate whole festival din Ukrum or what? Then why can't we allow this Igbo guy to do another festival or Ghana?
With all due respect, I must ask, is this not the same Ghana Traditional Council under the leadership of the Gamanche that proudly celebrated Homowa abroad just last year? The Gamanche himself was on the streets of London sprinkling pokpoi in full Homowa celebration. Was that an importation of foreign culture into the United Kingdom? Did the British police stop that from going ahead? Of course not. They facilitated it. They provided security because they understood it for what it was, a harmless cultural festival that enriches diversity.
And then there are other chiefs and big leaders from Ghana, outside, about celebrating festivals and be
in Berlin, Equiapims, they celebrate Ojura in Canada, and in the Western world, Evers celebrate Owechocho in New York. Almost every major Ghanaian ethnic group has held its festivals abroad.
And then we take it a little step further. But we say, to say Italy highway, Brescia. Because okay, your Brescia handful. They don't own a land or ha. Omuni kind of a himfie or ha. Omuni anything bia. But your customs and traditions are all Ghana no. And now you extend a branch over here. And actually it happens. They go to events, they have meetings, they do all the stuff for him for you. Not just Brescia. You will do a Milan, Como, ni baby and not just Italy. USA, UK, Belgium, all across Europe and then America and various Asia, whatever. But yeah, if there's a community a little big enough, we have it. So if we have all these things, why then are we kind of denying Obi the same thing? Will be mine, so denying that person, Ghana.
So why then do we, of all people, turn around and say our brothers and sisters from Nigeria cannot do same here?
Now that is the conversation right there. It's a little bit of, you see, Personally, I'm of the beliefs that the guy, they shouldn't kind of allow him to do no person. What I say? The fact is that now Babe or yes, what I say Babe on the kingdom, no, that is just crazy talk. What I say? That shouldn't happen. But if there's a festival and one or celebrate here, what really is the harm? Because it's more like, boys, new year event. Now, man for a baby. That basically is it. So if that is the only thing, then why don't they allow him to do that thing? Okay. Again, I'm not for the fact it's all be in a kingdom or Ghana. That there is crazy talk. But even though there's some of impending for from Ghana, or other countries across the we are seeing women. But again, Ghanaians want to say anything. But my question is, now, why can't we allow him? And that has been the conversation right now in some of the media, space, I saw videos from this gentleman, at least no cancer me can be.
Is that what we are becoming? That we see a yam festival as a threat? Or we think drumming and dancing and thanksgiving by Nigerians or any other people for that matter somehow will destabilize our peace?
Because honestly, if traditional cancer, Gamancha do munyano, Gamancha can go outside Ghana and then have a festival of homo out there, then why can't we allow someone else to do the exact same thing? Maybe I'm not getting this or properly understanding this. What would you know? My who's watching your comment section as well. Should we allow the Yam Festival and kind of stop the guy from doing that? Again, is on the kingdom, which I think you did the top of the what I say, assassin the crown also the base in the kingdom, the crown, according to Pram, when it was a paramount, whatever. I was almost say assassin the crown, I'm Tom, I know, said no, so that kingdom thing is not going to work. So if the guy know Ghana, or a whole lot of people are almost Igbo for no person almost share that once in a year, be your Yam Festival, what really is the harm? Maybe we want your comment section as well. Tap send. Then numero uno. Mobile app. We see a bit just send this car command off for our Ghana. So Italy, Germany, Europe, USA, even Dubai. Now person send this car the brand off for Ghana. App where so you tap send. Apple App Store and Google Play Store na downloading right now for 2 phones. Because all they send this car command off for BR. Until we levy. Exchange rate is fast, it's secure, it's all the good things and mouth trouble. Almost security a top notch. And I first time I could download the app now you see they send this car. Ubo code Magraheb Shema. Depending on baby I want you better see a chowska. I'm at the ska was sending on. There was just only starting use to tap sender. Make conform our net. Even no more mobile wallet. I was your bet me load do no with ska. The times also will send this kind of command for Ghana. Na nyafe na be connected to bank. Dabi. Or tap wallet no. The fast na is what send ko. Tap send the abusia. Min can form enough. This a use tap send ya. Ko Apple App Store and Google Play Store na ko downloading right now.
Tap send. Papa no.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel for videos like this every day. Till we meet again abusia. Adios.